This week's Hometown Happenings is brought to you by the Detroit Lakes School District.
Welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here today at the Detroit Lakes High School, and I'm here with Wendy Fritz and members of the Work Experience Business Center. And we're going to learn a little bit about the Work Experience Business Center and what Wendy does here, and also we're going to visit the Laker shop today.
Great, yes.
Wendy, tell me a little bit about your work here and actually what these kids, we're going to learn a bit more about what these kids are doing in the community.
All right, these students are all in 11th grade up through the age of 21 in special education. And presently, they work anywhere from 2 days a week up to 5 days a week out in different settings. It could be Rossman, Roosevelt, Public Library, the nursing homes. They work for anywhere from half an hour to an hour and a half when they go out. They go out with a job coach, so it's a one-to-one situation, and they do pretty much anything that is asked of them. Light housekeeping tasks, dusting, vacuuming, to small office jobs, copying, laminating, binding, things like that.
All right. And how do you get in touch with some of these businesses? I mean, do businesses contact you, or have you gone out and asked them, if they need anything done, or how does that work?
Yes. What I do is I think about each student's specific skill set and try to think of a business in town that would match up. So it's a win-win for both our students, but also for the business as well. And I can't speak highly enough of the businesses that I have contacted. They have been so willing to work with us and give it a try. And I will say that it's been a fabulous experience for both our students because they're learning great social vocational skills as they get a credit towards graduation for this work experience. And the business itself gets some work done, but also they get to interact with these students who come to work with these infectious positive attitudes that is just great.
All right. Well, let's meet some of the students here and ask them a little bit about what their experience has been. So we'll just come on down the line. And first off, what is your name?
I'm Isaac John Keeter, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm in 11th grade.
All right. And what have you been doing?
I work at Ecumen 2 days a week and Rossman 4 days a week.
All right. And do you like it?
Yeah, at Rossman, we do bowling or beanbag toss. At Rossman, we copy and cut and shred papers.
All right. Very cool. Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. And how about you? What is your name?
My name is Stephen James Gallagher. I work at Roosevelt 4 days a week.
Okay. And what do you do there?
Well, I do some copying. I do some other work around the school. And I help out with some other work around the middle school. And I do helping teachers out mostly.
What's your favorite job to do?
What I'm thinking I got more used to, but I'm liking is copying.
All right, very good. All right, and your name is?
My name is Bradley Branstad. I'm in 12th grade.
All right. What kind of work do you do? Where do you work?
I work at the workshop and the courthouse.
All right. What are some of the jobs you do?
At the courthouse, I do like everything.
All right, excellent. All right, do you enjoy that work?
Yes.
And the people?
Yes.
A lot of fun. Okay, thanks. All right, and your name is?
I'm Sammy Subel.
All right, and where do you work?
At Waterbell.
Okay, and what kind of work do you do?
Copy, setting, and cutting.
All right, very good. And what's your favorite?
Copy.
Okay, very good. All right, and your name is?
Maddie Seymour.
All right, and what do you do? Where do you work?
I work at Norby's 2 days a week.
All right, and what are some of the things that you do?
Pack and unpack, and we hang clothes, and we do giftware.
All right, very good. And what's your favorite part of that?
Everything.
Okay, very good. All right, I'm here today at the Detroit Lakes High School with Wendy Fritz and students here with the Work Experience Business Center. I love your shirts, too. Who designed those?
We got those from lake shirts, but we came up with the design ourselves. And I have to say that we've got half our students here today and the other half are out working.
Okay, all right. So are you ever all together then?
We meet daily for a class in my room, and usually we are all together maybe once a week.
Okay, all right, very cool. We're at the Detroit Lakes High School with Wendy Fritz and the students at the Work Experience Business Center. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to go check out the Laker Shop. Welcome back to Hometown Happenings here at Detroit Lakes High School with Wendy Fritz, and we're in front of the Laker Shop right now. We're, we were talking to the kids from the Work Experience Business Center, but this is a little different, but it's also featuring students at the high school. I think that's what our theme is today, some of the great things happening here. Mm-hmm. And Wendy, talk a little bit about the Laker Shop and, some of the features.
Yes, the Laker Shop is now open. We're open from before school in the morning until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we've got everything from clothing to hot drinks. We've got 2 Keurigs in there now. We started this as a class this last fall, trying to figure out what we should provide for the students. And it was really a big learning curve for me. It's a new experience. And so the students are in here. They operate it all day long, and there's a job coach in here all day as well. They do everything from figuring out what else we should order to, there's a lot of job tasks that are necessary each hour. They're in here for an hour, and again, this is a credit that goes towards high school graduation.
Very cool. And I understand that a lot of the stuff is also made by the students.
Yes, we've got some fabulous teachers here at the high school. Mrs. Tresha Mitchell, she in her class made, we had before the holidays, we had these Christmas trees or these evergreen trees. We also have a lot of these wooden signs that her students made. And Mr. Paulson's students have made a lot of decals that are in the Laker Shop. And Mr. Paulson and Ms. Mitchell's students have both made this gorgeous metal Laker Shop sign. That's new as well. And so it's been a great effort by all, I guess.
And I see that you sell Laker wear, which is, I'm sure, a hot commodity.
It is. We just got our Laker wear in about a month ago, and it's just been going like hotcakes. And so I tell you, everybody should come in and do some shopping because we're open all day.
Well, and that's one thing that people need to know, that it is open to the public.
Right. Oh, it is definitely open to the public. We've got a couple Keurigs, and we make our cookies here. One thing about the Laker Shop that is new this year is we have nutritional standards that we need to focus on, or that we need to follow, and the food has to be 51% whole grain. So we make cookies that are 51% whole grain, and it smells fabulous.
I know, I was just going to say, I'm going to grab one of those cookies.
But everything we sell has to follow those nutritional guidelines.
All right, very cool. So you've got cookies, you've got coffee, you've got gifts, you've got Laker wear. I think this is
jewelry.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is a one-stop shop. It's a little different than when I went to school. I think there used to be a library here.
Yes, no kidding.
But some very valuable skills that the kids are learning too.
Oh, absolutely. How to run a cash register. They're learning those social vocational, those soft skills that all employers are looking for.
All right, doing some good things at Detroit Lakes High School. Wendy Fritz, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
For Hometown Happenings TV3, I'm Carol McCarthy.